Did you know that a Guardian's weakness is an axolotl, or that breezes actually attack themselves? I'm testing 100 mob weaknesses in 24 hours, starting with the Happy Ghast, who becomes totally frozen if you stand on his head? Actually, that might be the most relatable thing I've ever heard. He's flying around peaceful, chilling, and you jump on his head, boom! Instantly stopped. He can't do anything. But for the Pillager, the weakness is a little bit more legit. We have the terrifying creaking. You guys are supposed to be the biggest, baddest warriors of the desert. Let's see what happens. Are you a little bit scared there, Pillager? He almost ran off the cliff. But is this really just a weakness of pillagers, or is it a weakness of every mob? What about the villagers? How do they react to the creaking? Wait, they literally don't care. Even the pillager, whose sworn mission is to attack the villager, can't even do that because he keeps him running away. Maybe there's some sort of secret law between these guys that we don't know about, some sort of ancient beef, because it seems like that literally no other mob even cares about the creaking. He's just like living his own life. Yeah. How could the armadillo be weak to a lead? I am so utterly flabbergasted. We'll attach our lead onto the fence and, blood is exactly the same as everyone else. But what happens if we spawn in a Zoglin? Yo! Wait, he went straight for the one with the lead because all the others went into their balls. Of course. I mean, the Zoglin will still attack them, but they take barely any damage. Look, he's already given up, but maybe not as brutal as the weakness of baby turtles. Cats? I really hope that the cats just scare away the babies, all right? I really don't want to think what they could do. No! Oh my gosh! Oh! 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 Okay, that was very violent. It's definitely real, but I am so sad that it is. Why would Mojang add this to the game? Oh, is this what happens in real life as well? I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see that, or I will be crying for many, many weeks. The breeze weakness is the Iron Golem. Well, of course this is real. Literally everything is weak against the Iron Golem. What? Yo, hold up. Dude, they literally are juggling this boy up and down in the air. It's straight up cap. The breezes are destroying my brother out here. The Iron Golem doesn't stand a chance. Powdered snow. It seems so obvious to fight fire with freezing ice cold snow, and yet I've never even thought to try it. But if this works, it would revolutionize the way you guys can attack nether fortresses and take down blazes. So what, we just stack a bunch of snow blocks on our blaze man here? I'll break the fence, switch into survival, and yo, he just starts flying up in the snow. Ow, okay, ouchie. Ow. He definitely still hurts, but the minute he goes on fire, it reacts with the snow and kills him. Oh, science. Excuse me. A word? I have been playing Minecraft for 15 years, and yet these weaknesses continue to absolutely perplex me. Just imagine how wild these weaknesses will be by the time we get to the end of this video. But seriously, how can a mob, let alone a silverfish, be weak to mossy cobblestone? Huh, well, it didn't take any damage. It kind of ran away. No, it's coming right back. That's not the weakness at all. How would a silverfish even be afraid of a rock? Rocks is like their whole thing. Oh, I get it, guys. That's why I have all these other blocks. The whole way that silverfish attack, guys, is they hide in blocks. In fact, it's called infesting blocks. And then they sneak up on their prey and destroy them. So if we put these blocks on the ground, let's see what happens. Yo, look at that, see? They go straight into the rocks, but with mossy cobblestone for some reason, they seem afraid of. The creaking has a weakness, and it's 32 blocks? I assume that means 32 blocks away from the creaking heart. But what could possibly happen to our tree monster once he reaches this location? What am I gonna do with a water bucket? Oh, of course, I can't just summon the creaking. I need to change the time to night. That is the only time where our creaking will actually spawn. Poof, there he is!
Yeah, guys, vote kick EYstreem for assaulting animals.
What is Ethan even doing? You know what? Whatever, I don't care. The point is, our creaking buddy. Hello? Why is he not chasing after me? Oh, of course, because I'm looking at him. We need to look away, and yep, there he comes. Holy moly, I forgot how scary these things are. And we're gonna get all the way to 30 blocks, or 32 blocks, and he just stops. He doesn't even move. If I look away, it doesn't matter. Okay, we got a zombie coming. But look, I can keep going further, and he refuses to walk past this point, even if I'm looking away. But what happens if we force him outside of this spot? We just walk him a little bit closer, and then we put a water bucket. That must be what it's for. Behind him, we're gonna push him outside of the 32 blocks. What will happen to him? Oh, he seems absolutely... Bro, just straight up Thanos snapped. Yep, this is 100% real.
I'm gonna be back.
And spiders are afraid of armadillos. Colon cap on that one. How can this beast from the Australian outback, literally twice the size of a player, be afraid of a tiny little soccer ball on legs? Oh my gosh, he's straight up running. He's trying to break the laws of Minecraft by going over the fence. At least this one makes sense. The witch's whole gig is potions, and you can use milk to get rid of potion effects just by, drinking it. But instead of us drinking it, we force feed it to this witch. Drink up. I don't know how to get the witch to drink milk. Maybe if we actually force feed her, we are just gonna quickly box her in. There we go. Right inside, and now we'll place a dispenser underneath. Bang. Okay, and she fell into the water. That's fine, I'll put one right there. Let's just cover up the water, get her right in this hole. This is so much harder than I thought it would be. All right, drop, go it, no! Stand on my dispenser! Try and escape now, witchy! I promise you guys I did not commit any war crimes. Anyways, we finally have the witch in position. Let's jump underneath here, find our dispenser. We're gonna put the milk inside, and we'll attach this to some redstone, I guess, and a lever. Perfect, let's line it up. And 3, 2, 1, bang! Nothing. Stop, you're laughing at me. All right, I didn't realize this one was going to be Cap. I got 2 wrong in a row. What's wrong with me? So apparently, our birdie's weakness is of following things that want to murder him. That is the worst case of Stockholm Syndrome I've ever heard of. Basically, the things that want to capture you, kill you, or ruin your life, you just follow them around. Mr. Birdie, do you have trauma? Oh my gosh, he's already flying to the warden. This is the most deadly mob in the game, and he's making friends with the warden. Don't do that. No, don't look at him like that. Look at its eyes. It's like,
Hi, are you my dad?
well, I really hope it's not his dad because he just murdered that child. The poor birdie got smoked. The snow golem is weak to an entire biome. There's just no way. How could a biome kill a mob? All right, we're going to locate a biome savanna, teleport over to here. We put our snow golem in the regular one. He seems totally chill. Get it? Chill because he's a snow golem? Your punishment as not laughing at my very bad joke will be to spawn your brother in the savannah. Let's see what happens. What? Is it just too hot here? Are the vibes too immaculate? What causes him to die? Do they die in deserts as well, or is it just savannas? What if they're like right on the border? Okay, the border still counts and they still die. Phantoms are weak to the copper bulb. But why would that be? I know it's a new block, so it's possible. And I guess phantoms do take damage from sunlight, but they don't take damage from any other lights unless this bulb somehow recreates the effects of sunlight. I guess it's worth giving a go. And let there be light. Bro seems absolutely fine. He is not burning up to a crisp. Perhaps because the sun is so bright, maybe we need more sun. How are you not dying? Unless this one is 100% Cap. Even if I get rid of the roof, nothing. I thought I finally had found a way to counter the phantom, but I guess the true way still is only to get yourself a cat, tame him, and then this is how you stop phantoms from attacking you. Man, why is everything afraid of cats? Whoa, we got the breeze back again, and this time it's weak to itself. What? Am I reading that correctly? I mean, the Iron Golem test we did before was 100% Cap. So maybe this will actually work, but how do we get a mob to damage itself? I mean, why would any mob ever do that? It's not logical. If I switch into survival mode, yep, he's definitely coming right after me. But wait, that explosion, it's like a TNT. The wind charge can affect multiple things in the area, not just the enemy. So we just need to get him to be in the area of that explosion, and maybe the wind charge will get against him. All right, we just need to lock him in a small enough area. I'm thinking 3 by 3. No! What? He just jumped out. Okay, getting him inside will be harder than I expected. Let's use commands maybe. He's on the run. How do we get this guy in? That's it. Go, 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 go. All right, that's not quite 3 by 3, but it's definitely better. All right, let's try and bring that right around here. No, no. So we've got him in a 1 by 1 space. That's great. But that's not enough because he won't actually shoot any wind charges. We need him to be smaller. Now we've got that. We can destroy these blocks. Finally, let's see for facts. Oh, that's still not big enough for him to shoot himself. He's not shooting any wind charges. All right, let's bring it out one more wall here, guys. We can finally test this for real. And now when we switch into survival, he's going to try and shoot me, but it'll just... Look at that. Oh, no, okay. We got to stand on the corner here. Otherwise, he'll get through. Oh, there, like that. Look at him.
Top of his head.
He just keeps damaging himself and knocking himself back into the corner. Hey, hey, try and shoot me, buddy. Hey, try and shoot me. The weakness for bees is water in real life, so it would only make sense that the same is true in Minecraft, and I'm gonna do something that you should never recreate. Boom! Get booty whacked, bee! Ah! He's coming with me for his little stinger, but I'm gonna jump in the water! Can't follow me in here, can you now, buddy? Then you can grab yourself a nice little sword, peek your head up. Come here, buddy, come get me! Ow! Okay, I didn't quite get in the water in time, but... Oh, it's too easy. I don't know why you would want to bully bees like this, but I guess if you're stealing honey. And now the slime coming in with the dumbest weakness, a straight line. You might be wondering, that is so stupid. Yes, it in fact is, and yet it's true. I don't know what else to tell you. The slime cannot walk in a straight line without dying. Well, that is as long as you put something in that straight line. You see the slime? You see the brain? No, neither do I. So if we go ahead and, let's try another mob first, just for comparison's sake. We'll grab ourselves a zombie, put him down over on this end, switch into survival. The zombie will do the obvious thing. He's going to see me, and he's going to walk around. Sure, he walked on the dripstone, but, it doesn't matter. He doesn't take damage from it. And now the zombie will attack me, right? It's pretty straightforward. But the slime? Oh, the slime. Let's release him here. I'm over here. I'm going to jump here, and do you want to walk around? No, you don't? You don't want to walk around? Yeah, all right, well. I did ask you to, and now his babies are dying in the lava. There's no way this actually works, okay? I'm not that stupid. Let's grab our goat horn and... Yeah, all right. I told you! I knew this one was cap. Hey, you know what? I'm getting better at figuring out which of these weaknesses are true. When would a magma cube even come face to face with a frog? Frogs do not spawn in the nether, but for whatever reason, if you somehow managed to immigrate a frog illegally into the nether, what would happen? The frog would burp its little belly and they would become friends. Oh my gosh, that is not friends! Bro just consumed him, shot him out of the booty cheeks as a frog light. Oh! And then maybe the different types of frogs produce the different colors of frog lights. Huh, magma cubes actually have a use. Scary myths. The weakness is 660 mine coins? What does that mean? Oh, I get it! These are the skins from my latest skin pack, guys. And well, the weakness is it's incredibly cheap. Look, we got Siren Head, EYstreem, EXE, Blood Golem, and there are way more than what you see here, guys. In fact, this is the best price you're gonna get before we sell out. So if you guys want to try these scary skins from my videos out for yourself, you gotta head to the Minecraft Marketplace, search Scary Myths with EYstream, hit that mine coin button, then jump into the dressing room and equip your favorite skin before it's too late. And then you can become the Scary Myths from my videos, or use them to prank your friends. They're gonna be so scared when you use this pack, guys. You need to get it right now. Just like we need to see right now if the drowned is weak to the axolotl. This is just like the whole armadillo thing again. Tiny little cute guy takes on big man. Oh, yo! He's going straight in. Wait, he's dead? Oh, no. He's playing dead. The axolotl is waiting for an opening to go after the drown. And left, right, good night, baby. Here he goes. Oh, straight in. Yo, he's trying to knock him out of the water to burn him. Oh, yo, the toes. He's biting those toes until eventually... Yeah, GG. You know what? I want to know, do you think this tiny guy could take on the Elder Guardian? After all, he is an absolute menace of the ocean. Oh, yo, he's attacking. He's attacking. Oh, he might actually win. He might actually win. He's playing dead again. This is the boss battle that I actually care about. And any moment. See, the Guardian can't even tell that he's dead. Yo, he knocked the Guardian out of the water. This could be it. Nope, all right. The Guardian still has a giant laser on its face, making it the king of the oceans. Although the goat weakness comes as a shock to me because honey is usually known for its medicinal abilities. Why would it poison the goat who is also of nature? Oh! I think I understand. The goat doesn't walk, it only jumps. That's how it traverses the mountain. And honey, do you know what honey does? It stops players from jumping. Do you think it also happens to stop the goat from jumping, which would trap him in place forever? I feel completely evil by doing this, but it's worth a shot. Let's see if he jumps again though, because I want to make sure that my theory is correct. Oh, it looks like it's ready. There it is. See, it jumps just fine. But if we put the honey underneath, will he jump? That's what I want to know, although it does take a little bit, so let's just wait. We'll give it a second. But to speed things up, I'm going to do something else. We'll grab ourselves a couple of rails, and I just want to demonstrate a brand new feature in Minecraft that we can use to speed things up real fast. We'll grab a redstone torch and a minecart, and now what I'm going to do is turn up the tick rate. We're going to 500, and now when I put the minecart on, look at how fast that minecart is, which means this goat should be moving 500 times its normal speed, and yet still no jumping. Yeah, I think we've trapped him here for life. I feel really bad. All right, you know what? I'm going to change the tick rate back to 20 and free him. All right, I'm still the good guy here, okay? Vote to kick its EYstreem. What? Why are people voting to get rid of me from my own server? This is so dumb. Wait, what are those? What? Okay, I didn't actually do these things, guys. I think that's pretty obvious. These are clearly photoshopped. I don't know what Ethan and Luke are trying to do, but why are my friends trying to make me look bad? Okay, must be a meme or a prank or something, right? Anyway, the allay's weakness is a note block? If this is real, I have a really cool way to test it and get back at Ethan and Luke in the process. Because after all, Allay's whole thing is getting items that you give it, usually to retrieve your own items. But I see some diamonds there that maybe their friends gave them. Go steal those items, Mr. Allay. Come on. Over there, buddy. Oh, yep, he's locked on. Perfect. Fly, my little boy, fly. Oh, not my diamonds. You know what? Fine, we'll put a stop to that. Hit the note block. Wait, look at that. The note block lured the LA in straight away and it dropped the items there. This would be perfect to intercept your friends. If they're trying to transfer their items, guys, you can literally steal them just by using a note block like we did to them. This is another one that just seems so obvious, and yet I've never heard of it. Because Ravagers are to pillagers what iron golems are to villagers, right? And iron golems love poppies. They give them to baby villagers. So I feel like the opposite would be true for the Ravager. It should be afraid of the poppy. Okay, maybe I need to be in survival. Here's the poppy. Maybe if I plant it, is he afraid? No, not afraid, not afraid. Holy, I was on one heart. The fox weakness is a polar bear? Don't they live in two totally different regions? Or do they have some lifelong war? That's what I want to know about. Yo, fox is freaking out, but polar bear doesn't care. Oh, polar bear's going for lunch. Did fox eat his babies or something? I don't know, but that's real. Wait. What's this? It's EYstreem, weakness, none. That's been crossed out and it says, Firelight the goat. Oh my gosh, guys. Did Ethan come over and sabotage this? What are my friends doing? Do they not understand I'm trying to record a video right now? Editor, please cut this out. Do not keep this in the video. What even is this? This was some animal before. Oh! You know what, guys? Comment down below right now. Who's weaker? EYstreem or Firelight? It better be him, guys. I'm counting on y'all to roast him. No way! Maybe if he wasn't in lava, but if the Strider is in lava, like, I mean, he's still being warmed up by literal molten lava. How could rain hurt him? You are dumb. He doesn't even move. He just like tanks it. He's just like, yep, I've accepted my fate. That might be one of the dumbest mobs in the game. Enderman, weakness, potions? Huh, I didn't think to try this because as most of you would know, Endermans teleport from water, which is what potions are made of at the base level, and they teleport away from projectiles like arrows or snowballs.
Hi.
So who would ever even consider using potions? Certainly not me, and that's exactly why this is capped. Are you ready to see this guy teleport away in 3, 2, 1? What? This is half projectile, half water. Are you kidding me? Bro is just tanking it. He doesn't even care. And you can see the particle effects on him. He clearly has the effect. So if I switch into survival and hit him, yo, look at how slow he is. He can't even teleport away right now. Bro, I thought these guys were so scary and now I'll be laughing at ya. The Shulker's weakness is a splash potion of wind charge. That kind of makes sense because he uses levitation against his opponents. So a wind charge is kind of the opposite of that. All right, we're gonna switch into survival mode. Reveal himself. Come on, buddy. Open up that little shell of yours. I know you're there. Bang! That did literally nothing. Okay, I feel like I kind of missed him though. So maybe we try again. I don't want to completely lose this. We'll use a lingering potion this time. Ready, and bang. He's definitely in that, and yet he's not damaged at all. All right, this one is definitely fake. And the weakness for cod are foxes. That makes so much sense. Oh my gosh, that's why polar bears hate them, because the foxes must be intimidating their food source. At least if this is true.
Get up! Let's storm EY and free those
Excuse me,
animals!
what? Free those animals? What are you saying?
I would never allow this.
No. Weren't you the one who helped me build this so that I would be in your video, bro? You did all of this with me.
Guys, you have to vote kick EYstream.
They didn't know about that? I think you're in trouble, buddy.
Wait, no. The votes!
Oh, you know what? Now that I see the votes are disappearing very quickly, I think I'll let all of you guys handle this. Oh, they're running after him. You better run, buddy. Okay, anyways, back to what I actually wanted to do, which was figure out if this is true. All right, let's grab our cod out of the water because that's usually where fishes live. Oh, wait, do I need to be in survival? Ah, nice. We'll put our cod out here, and then we'll grab our little fox. Let's see what happens. What? The fox just ran away. Buddy, are you kidding me? Maybe I need to be in survival mode? Oh, that was instant. Oh, it makes so much more sense. I'm glad it finally worked. It would have worked in the water as well. I just need to be in survival because in creative, foxes are peaceful. Oh my gosh, guys. Which one of you let the rabbit out? I know you're mad at Ethan, but you didn't have to end my video.